transformation executed by unprecedented precision, a diabolical athlete.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and guess what day it is? It is Gut Check Night here on Unstoppable, and we are kicking off with the former women's champion Rhea Ripley supporting a mask over her broken nose. Explaining why she attacked Tommy Dreamer last week. The innovator of violence coming down to the ring as well. The television champion, Tommy Dreamer. And ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Dreamer accepting the challenge for tomorrow's Summer Survival, defending the television title against Rhea Ripley. And ladies and gentlemen, it has now been made official that we are kicking off with a tag team matchup, mixed gender, here tonight. As Rhea Ripley, we already seen ringside for this tag team matchup as her tag team partner is Miss Jada Parker.
And from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
As Rhea Ripley is teaming with the #1 contender for the vacant women's championship, Miss Parker. Of course, we saw Miss Parker last week, in which she defeated Nikita Lyons here on Unstoppable. We also seen her beat Roxanne Perez, Nikita Lyons, and Athena in a fatal four-way to earn herself a shot tomorrow night for the vacant tag team championship, or women's championship, excuse me. And she will be taking on this lady tomorrow night.
And from Indiana,
Emily Ham, the biggest underdog here on Unstoppable, looking to do the unthinkable and defeat Jada Parker to become the women's champion for Unstoppable. She, of course, won her own fatal four-way to give herself the right to Summer Survival's huge matchup for the vacated Women's Championship. Of course, her tag team partners, television champion Tommy Dreamer. So here we go. Champions and challengers going at each other here tonight. And right away we see Tommy Dreamer, the innovator of violence, going after the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Which will be an electric matchup between the two. Rhea Ripley vacating the Women's Championship, not only for her nose being broken, but also for the fact that she wants something bigger and better, and that's a men's championship here on Unstoppable, where anything is really possible. Dreamer saying, you know, I don't really want to fight a woman, but if she is down, then let's tear the roof off the place in Miami, Florida for Summer Survival. Tomorrow night, live on Twitch, me and Devin commentating. There's a nice takedown by Rhea Ripley. We'll be commentating. Devin, of course, a part of Evolution, which you see Mondays at 4 p.m. here on the ECW YouTube channel. And Rhea Ripley having no problems taking out Tommy Dreamer. I mean, we saw her try to take out Dreamer backstage last week. No, Rhea getting a little seductive before these vicious headbutts to Dreamer. Nice leg drop by Jada Parker. Of course, the two women fighting for the World Women's Championship going at it right now. As well, don't want to take away from their matchup. It's a huge match for both women who have not had singles gold in their careers. Big flatliner by Rhea. Oh, nice standing moonsault by Emily Ham, the big underdog. And she might, I thought she was going to have Jada right there, but Jada luckily kicking out. Nice hurricane rounded by Emily. Focusing on the two women inside the ring. Jada Parker forearm in the corner. Oh, and Jada might be thinking, oh, thought she was thinking about that knee. Instead, just slams Emily's face right into the canvas. Oh, look at this. Rhea Ripley catching Dreamer. Riptide connects. Emily is stranded in the corner, and she's able to break it up in time. Oh, Rhea Ripley now using that kendo stick that Dreamer brought in to take out Emily. And now taking out Dreamer, busting the kendo stick over Dreamer. And she might have one more Riptide in her. Setting Dreamer up. Over Emily rolling right into it. Rhea Ripley, big boot to Dreamer in the corner. Jada Parker, big frog splash. And this dynamic duo of Jada Parker and Rhea Ripley getting it done here in tag team action to open up Unstoppable. Rhea even using another kendo stick to Dreamer for the big clothesline. And just as I say that, the duo is starting to panic as they are getting manipulated by Dreamer and Emily, who Emily sets up a table. And Dreamer following suit to Rhea Ripley. Oh, big maneuver there by Dreamer. And Emily has one up her sleeve as well. A pile driver, no. Jada reverses. Jada Parker taking high risk here. Gets down as she sees Emily coming back into the ring. Emily might be shocking dirty deeds. Connects, plants her right on her head. Cover. Shades of Tomorrow, question mark 2, and Jada kicks out. What an opening contest. Nice maneuver there by Emily. Big moonsault, crashing down on both women. Again, has that surprising shock factor. Burning it down is Dreamer. On to Jada, that's got to be it. Oh, but Rhea pops right up to break up the cover. Keeping the matchup alive for her team. Back body drop. Turn around, no. Emily with the trash can to the Eradicator. Nice takedown by Ripley. Rhea Ripley is just a different beast, man. There's a reason why she wants to go after the men's titles is because nobody in the women's division can handle her. But Dreamer, sorry guys, jeez. I was gonna say Dreamer has no problem taking it to Ripley here tonight. Oh, Selena Del Sol by Emily. Dreamer taking out the leg of Jada Parker. Emily crashing and burning on the outside. Again, Rhea Ripley with a seductive crawl up to Emily before those vicious headbutts. Not sure whether that's to soothe the opponent. That's a nice spine buster by Dreamer. Not sure if that's supposed to soothe the opponent, maybe calm them down before they get headbutted to death. I'm not too sure what the game plan is there. But it's very effective nonetheless. As Emily might be looking to put down Jada here inside the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Camera right into the riptide to Dreamer. Beautiful maneuver by Emily. The Starship Crash. 2. And break up by Rhea. Face buster by Emily. And now it's a 2-on-1 against Jada Parker. Who's in trouble here? Big moonsault. And now Dreamer might have thought about finishing it. Emily taking it into her own hands, and she crashes and burns again. As Dreamer taking out Rhea Ripley on the outside. Gotta think Dreamer and Emily are looking to put this matchup away very soon, as they want to make it to Summer Survival tomorrow night. They're gonna have a long plane ride over to Miami, and they could be very well bruised and battered by the end of it. All 4 competitors still on the outside. Rhea Ripley throwing Emily back in. Big boot by Jada. Oh, and Ripley catches Emily in time for the riptide. Cover by Rhea. 1, 2, and no! Whoa! That surprised me. Emily kicking out of the riptide. Something that not very many women have done here in ECW. That just goes to show the surprise factor from the underdog, who just planted Ripley on the broken nose. 1, 2, and Ripley kicks out. Oh my God. Starship Crash. And a tope suicida to Ripley. Dreamer breaking the kendo stick over Jada Parker. And the innovator of violence, the ECW legend, Was looking for that DDT. Instead gets a jumping one instead. Emily going for the cover. Referee hesitates. But Jada Parker gets pinned by Emily.
Here are your winners, Emily and Tommy Draven.
And we can definitely be seeing that tomorrow night as Emily looks to shock everyone and become the new women's champion here for Unstoppable. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, this was not part of our scheduled broadcast. But Seth frickin' Rollins, the man we've seen attack multiple superstars, has had enough. He is hijacking the ring right now with a microphone in his hand. Visionary saying he has had enough of being disrespected, and here comes Xavier the Savior trying to save his show. And Xavier the Savior announcing that he is a mystery opponent for Seth frickin' Rollins tomorrow night at Summer Survival. Who is it gonna be? Is he gonna be on the roster or not? There's only one way to find out by tuning in tomorrow night for Summer Survival live on Twitch at 8 p.m. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're backstage. Gunther has a shovel taking out Obafemi. Big drop kick by the ring general. The chaos continues here on Unstoppable before Summer Survival, the biggest party of the summer. The most extreme party of the summer, as it looks. As Gunther trying to bury Obafemi backstage after being attacked 3-on-1 a couple of weeks ago with MBM and Imperium. Been going at it for a couple of weeks now. We saw last week MBM defeat both Kaiser and Vinci. No. Gunther eyeing a chair just like a couple of weeks ago. Obafemi took out Gunther with the chair. Inside the ring. And face first goes the chair to Obafemi's face. Gunther not done. Double underhook. Suplex just tossing Oba. Like he is nothing. And oh no, ladies and gentlemen, he's got that table in mind. Gunther setting up for a power bomb through the table. Gunther showing why he is dominant. For years, he's been a champion. And this is why. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to get back to our regular scheduling broadcast. Now, after some chaotic moments here, it is singles competition in our next contest.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 163 pounds, Mac Daddy.
And coming down to the ring first, it is Mac Daddy, the hustler, the party goer. But turning a new leaf here, trying to get closer to another championship after losing against Tommy Dreamer for the television title. Trying to make a comeback here for Unstoppable. But ladies and gentlemen, you hear the sirens. The dogs are barking. It's time for a bad ass dog.
From Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker is here for Unstoppable. Looking to break Mac Daddy in half. Here in this gut check matchup here tonight. As both superstars looking to climb the ranks here. The last time we saw Mac Daddy and Braun Breaker against each other as a #1 contenders triple threat match for the television title up for grabs, and it was Mac Daddy who defeated both Braun Breaker and Ricochet. So Braun trying to get his win back here tonight. So here we go, Mac Daddy versus Braun Breaker here on Gut Check Night, the Summer Survival. And ladies and gentlemen, I've also been told that our main event tonight is ECW World Champion Jon Moxley in action against the island of Somoa Joe. The Bruiser Somoa Joe and Mac Daddy, quick cover, gets a 2 count there. But the Bruiser Samoa Joe taking out Jon Moxley here after Moxley was a special guest referee last week, costing Joe his matchup against CM Punk. Look at this, Mac Daddy going for a steel chair here. Surrounding the ring, while trying to sit up in the corner, taking a little too much time as Braun Breaker with a big shot to the chest. Oh, and a beautiful moonsault as well. Something we don't necessarily see from Braun Breaker. And a big knee by Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy says he's felt a little stuck here on Unstoppable. You know, he couldn't get. He says he keeps getting to the top, but keeps falling back down, not being able to get the job done. Trying to gain some momentum here tonight by beating Braun Breaker again after their first contest in a triple threat on our very first Unstoppable. Mac Daddy lifting Breaker up. Discus right hand takes down the badass dog. And Mac going for cover. Only a 1 count. Mac getting a little frustrated there. If you want to turn a new leaf, frustration is not your answer, Mac. As that could cost him here. Big scoop slam. And Braun Breaker taking off the straps. Breaker lifting him up. Oh, gut check right there. And Breaker looking for a weapon. Just dumping the table over Mac's lifeless body here. And oh no, what is this? Oh God. Destroying the back of Mac Daddy's head. But Mac able to kip right back up. If I was him, I would have stayed down a little longer, played dead. But a big spear, my God! Braun Breaker in half, 2 and 3. Mac Daddy was trying to even the odds with that steel chair, and Breaker said nope.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
And breaks Mac in half right there with that vicious spear. The badass dog picking up the victory here on Unstoppable. We might have to have a rubber match between these two later down the line. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is this? You hear Xavier the Savior's theme song. Oh, God. I don't think that's Xavier the Savior, ladies and gentlemen.
Weight of 674 pounds, the Devil X, Tonga and Tama Tonga, the Final Testament.
Testimony X, ladies and gentlemen, the devil is here. And he's got God alongside him. Here tonight, what is this? What does this mean for the Unstoppable roster? Ladies and gentlemen, the lights are going out again. What is happening here? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Evolution is here to ambush Testimony X. Ricky Starks, Isaac Swagger, and Dash Wade are here from Evolution. They are new Evolution. And they are beating up Testimony X here. Dash Wade, what's he thinking here? Oh, X-Devil reversing. Reversal. Right back. Dash Wade lifting up X-Devil for the Swade splash. Excuse me, the Swade flash. And now a pop up. Swade splash on X-Devil again. Ricky Starks thinking Rochambeau. Taken out. All the members of Testimony X here. Swade now, beautiful burning hammer. X-Devil trying to take out Ricky Starks with the 2-on-1 here. Oh, look at this, Tama Tonga trying to take out Dash Swade. And Isaac Swagger's got a hockey stick. It's hard to get control when your general manager is inside the ring. As Isaac Swagger and Dash Swade taken out, I think that's Tonga Loa. And the referee calling for the bell, trying to get security out of here. I just want to apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for all the nonsense that's been going on here tonight. Usually we are a tight ship crew.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for our main event. ECW World Heavyweight Champion for Unstoppable Jon Moxley is here for Gut Check Night. He will be defending his World Championship in a triple threat in the main event of Summer Survival tomorrow night against Samoa Joe, his opponent, and CM Punk. And here comes the Destroyer, Somoa Joe, who must be fuming after last week.
California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Samoa Joe.
As last week, Jon Moxley was the special guest referee for Samoa Joe versus CM Punk, and we were wondering who Jon was going to favor in that matchup. He was pretty much down the middle up until the closing moments in which he chose CM Punk to become the victor. And of course, Samoa Joe not happy with the results. Feeling like the third wheel here in this triple threat tomorrow night. So here we go, Jon Moxley versus Samoa Joe. Can Joe get a victory over the champion? Before the world title is on the line, Joe already running through with a clothesline. Jon Moxley ducks and hits a big midsection maneuver. Oh, and Moxley trying to get a little bit of a cover here. Early cover, trying to show him who the hell is boss. Samoa Joe with a big belly to back suplex. Into a big boy. Oh, Joe with a big splash right to the back of Moxley. I mean, you can't hurt him too bad. You want your champion to be able to defend his title, don't you? And Samoa Joe might know that, but crashing into Jon Moxley send him to the outside. And Joe bringing out the weapons trash can in hand right to the midsection of Moxley. And Joe not done, grabbing a ladder as well. Dumping everything but the kitchen sink on Moxley here tonight. Oh, and Moxley showing disrespect here, kicking the midsection of Samoa Joe, trying to get him to toughen up, I guess. I don't know. To give him his all, which is all what Moxley wants. A reversal after reversal, and Moxley gets the better of it. Big belly to back suplex by the champion Moxley. And Moxley with the sledgehammer. Running to Joe, and Joe meets him there with a big drop kick. Joe now throwing him back in the ring. Looking for another weapon. Moxley saying, bring it on. As Joe grabs a table, sets it up. Moxley coming after him. Joe now reversed by Mox. And now Joe throwing him in the ring. Nothing like a good old-fashioned fight to end Unstoppable here tonight. Our main event, Moxley versus Samoa Joe. And Joe goes over the top rope and crowns Moxley with a big right hand. Thinking that is it, goes for the cover. And Moxley kicks out at 2. And if you're CM Punk, you got to be laughing backstage, knowing damn well you don't have to be in this matchup. You can be unscathed going into Summer Survival, the most extreme party of the summer. A Samoa Joe steel chair in hand, big clothesline by Moxley though. Catches Joe off guard, cover, and Joe not even giving it a second thought, kicks out at 0. Nice belly to belly by Moxley, wanting to get back up. He's got more to deliver in its comeback season. Moxley with a big clothesline and a bulldog right onto the ECW logo. And what is Moxley thinking? What does he have up his sleeve? Kendo stick, it looks like, but Joe catches him, throws him back into the ring. Oh, Joe might have been looking for dirty deeds. Instead, Joe catches him into a powerbomb situation. Thinking swirly. And now running start. Oh, maybe not. Big boot right to the face of Moxley. Joe now with a steel chair right over the face of Moxley. He's trying his hardest to cover up, but I don't think you can go toe-to-toe with Samoa Joe. I wouldn't recommend it anyways. Nice big boot by the Destroyer. And what is Joe thinking here? Setting up in the corner. Big spear. It connects. Moxley doesn't really know what hit him. But Joe's not done. Thinking cocaine and clutch catches him. Will Moxley tap out? And he does.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
What a victory for Samoa Joe before his World Championship Triple Threat match. He just submitted the champion right in the middle of the ring. And we could be seeing our new unstoppable World Champion in the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Please like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. And as always, have a good night.